keep it in the lower right hand. You can put it either way, but if you follow along, it'll make it a little bit easier. So the first part is just try to see how large this is going to be. So I put in two parallel lines that are going to be the depth to it. I find out how wide the first one's going to be to try to approximate that section. And these are going to go back to the vanishing point. And I'm going to make mine a little bit larger, even though I just started it. I'm going to lightly put a line back there. I'm going to extend this out a little bit, make it a little bit larger, like so, and give myself this distance. And even the back line, I don't have to erase it, I just have this blue line. Just going to extend it back here. And you're trying to make these parallel. Matt, do this part with me, please. That's the section. In order to build this up, you can see that it's still off of a rectangle, so I'm going to lightly draw these pieces up. Okay, from these four corners. And go ahead and do the same thing. As long as I get the front square rectangular shape, I'm going to take that back to the vanishing point, to this corner. And I don't have to go all the way back, I just have to go where it stops, because this is just going to help me get it back there. Here's the other one, do the same thing, stops it back there, and there's the top of it right there. Okay, so if you can see that, for most purposes you have this rectangular shape in perspective. The only thing that's changing now is the top is a little bit smaller in here. So all I'm going to do is cross the diagonal of the top shape, like so. So I already have it in perspective, now I'm just trying to finish it off. There's the diagonal at the top, and I just have to make this smaller, so I'm just going to pick a shape, and I'm just going to grab one point, and all I need to do is wrap this around. Here's the point going to the vanishing point to here. The front of it is going to be parallel to the picture plane, which is the surface, and the part going back will meet that diagonal and finish it off right there. So now I have the base of this, and now I have the top part. All I need to do is connect all these corners together, and it makes it right into that shape. Okay, now I have it drawn in the blue. Now I'm just going to take the pen and again start. I'm going to give it a light source. It's going to overlap the drawing, don't need to worry about it. And just going dark to light.
I'm gonna need more help with this, I messed up.
Okay, be right there. Starting that at the top. The top is going to be the lightest, but I'm going to put a little bit of tone in the back and let it slowly fade up into the front. So now I have that shape. The light source is going to come from this direction, so I'm going to go from top right to left here. And now I can do the crosshatch line here and slowly build that up. Same on this side. The base is going to be kind of sitting there for this part, and that'll give me the initial beginning part. Now I'm just going to continue to shade this in, going from dark to light, kind of like what we did with the first ones, but now we just forced this into the perspective. And again, the blue line is there, you don't have to erase it, you can draw as heavy with it as you'd like to help you get it set up. And again, trying to use the lines as they get closer together or farther apart. Closer together makes it darker, and farther apart keeps it a little bit lighter. So right along that edge. So there you have it, and it's just kind of making it darker where this particular one is going to set right on that ground there. And with the hatch lines, I kind of went the lines going back to the vanishing point